Hey lovely world hearts, it's Lisa here. Welcome to your energy tune-up for today. I hope you're doing well. This is for all my lovely, highly sensitive and empaths. I am reading the collective energy, which means it's a general reading. And if you'd like a more personal reading, then please follow the link in the description box below and in the pinned comments. I believe that these readings find you when you're meant to see them. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And so let's see what energies we've got for today. We had this the other day, speak up and be heard. But it's coming through with a different message on the bottom. It's the energy of Mother Earth, grounding and support. Wow. Okay. This is the same card that we had the other day, but it's coming in with a different energy behind it. It's coming in with a more earthy, grounded energy. And I'm feeling like you need some kind of protection because the Merkabah, the cube is there. Yeah, the cube is there to protect you. So I'm feeling like you need to say something, but you feel like you can't. You're too scared to speak up and use your voice. And that, for me, is a sign that you have gone into a freeze response, a freeze trauma response, and you're emotionally dysregulated. And so in order to come back into your body so that you can use your words, you need to ground your energy. So the energy today feels very... Oh, look, my throat's going. Hold on, cold tea. Good Lord. The words are literally stuck in your throat. You need to ground your energy. Let's just take a moment to ground our energies today. Right, feet flat on the floor, wiggle your toes. Put your hand over your heart, your left hand over your heart, or both hands over your heart if you want to. Close your eyes and take a nice deep breath in. Just get back into that body. Wiggle those toes. Wiggle those fingers. Breathe in. And breathe out. You're safe. You're safe. You can say whatever you want to say. No one's going to tell you off. You're not going to get into trouble. Yes, people might not like what you say, but that's on them. That's not for you to worry about. There's a real sense of keep breathing. Keep breathing and closing your eyes. It's motherly here. There's a real sense of maybe you need to say something to your mum and you know she's not going to like it. Maybe this is about you being a parent. You've got to say something to your kids they won't like. Or maybe this is about reparenting yourself. So saying to your inner child, you know, it's safe for you to talk. It's safe for you to speak up now. Let's take a story card and see what wants to come through on the story cards. I don't know if there's some kind of conflict going on here, is what I'm getting a sense of. Some kind of conflict where you're frightened of losing a relationship if you say how you feel. I don't know if that's for somebody today. These cards aren't all turned over. Hold on, let's get them all the right way around. Yeah, oh yeah, look, I'm taking that. This is familial. This is a family. This is something happening in your family. Let's take that one. It feels conflicted. Either you're conflicted about something inside of yourself or you're feeling like you're in conflict with someone else. But do you know what? All conflict is having a difficult conversation where there might be lots of silent, awkward pauses and people might have feelings. Water might fall out of people's eyes. People might storm off in a mood. But that doesn't mean that you should hold your words in to keep the peace, because you start a war inside yourself then. Why has this one come out? Visionary. Perhaps you can see something that other people can't see. Like this other person maybe that you need to talk to is possibly depressed or has very black and white thinking, very strong views on things, very rigid things, and they won't be moved. And you are coming in with your unicorn horn and pricking their bubble, and they don't want to see it. They don't want to see what it is you've got to say. Yeah, look, communion. It's a relationship. It is a relationship. You're scared of losing the relationship, but I don't feel like much of a relationship. It feels more like prison. I'm not noticing that tower up there. This reminds me of a boarding school, this does. I watched a video yesterday. I don't know if you've seen. So Lady Diana, Princess Diana's brother, Charles Spencer, has brought a book out called A Very Private School. And it's about a school he went to where he was violently, physically and sexually abused. I mean, I watched it from a work perspective because I find it really interesting how it's impacted his life as an adult, that unresolved trauma. And there is an episode on my podcast about boarding school syndrome, I've put it on this channel as well because it's probably one of the most listened to episodes. But I think the reason why I'm tuning into that energy, because it feels like when you're talking to this person, they're not in their adult self, they're in their child self. And there is a rigidity there, and there's a refusal to see a reality. And that can feel very lonely and trapped being in a relationship with them. And part of you thinks, what's the bloody point in communicating? Because I just don't feel heard. I can't get through to that person. So I don't know if that resonates. Let's pull a card and see what's going to help you with this. Because I feel like you must speak up. But I don't know if I'm right, because I can't say what's right for you. But what I would say is if you can't speak up face to face, then maybe you need to write them a letter. And it might even be a non-send letter. It might just be a letter that you need to write to get it all out of your system. Wild hearts are very good with their words, though. They are very good at because we're such deep thinkers and we see the nuances in things and we're observers. We are normally excellent communicators, but there's obviously something that's blocking you and you are dysregulated and you need to ground your energy. Let's see what else. Yeah, Charles Spencer's story is just horrific and it explains why he is the way he is. And the aristocracy, I think we have this sort of belief that they live this rather charmed life, but they're actually in a gilded cage. It's not what it seems on the inside to what we see on the outside. It's pretty broken, lonely, desperate, and they may be rich in money, but they are poor in so many ways. I suppose it's about what you value as being important to you. You need help with this. So you can ask Spirit for help. You can say, so sometimes when I have to have difficult conversations with people, or sometimes before I come on camera, or sometimes before I do sessions with clients, I might raise my eyes to heaven, put my hand on my heart and say, Spirit, I need you to come in and help me with this one because it's a little bit tricky. And they do. So do you need help? Do you need help finding the words to communicate? Or, I mean, to be honest, if this person is the type of person I think they are, there's never going to be a right time to say what you want to say. They're going to twist it around and make it about, you're saying it in the wrong way or something you've done or... But I almost feel like you need to speak up for yourself. It says here you're constantly giving to others and you're really receiving what you need. Like, I think what you need to say, what you need to speak up is, what do you need? Now, the way we work out what we need is by tuning into how we feel. So we have to work out how we feel before we state our needs. I mean, maybe you need to say to the person before you have the conversation, listen, I'm going to say some things that you don't like, but please, would you be open to listening? Because I feel like I need to say what I've got to say and get it off my chest. And once I've said it, let me say my piece. And then, you can tell me how you feel. And then you have to sit there and listen. But I don't know why. I just get a sense that you're feeling like there's no point in saying what you want to say. But again, this is coming from the inner child. The inner child, if you're dysregulated and triggered, you are going to go, this is hopeless, there's no point, blah, blah, blah. But this is what you need to do for you. So I don't know if that's helpful for anyone today. If that is your reading, please give it a like and drop me an emoji in the comments below. What can we put in the comments below? What would you like to put in the comments below? The unicorn, the angel, the rainbow, the hearts, the home. You pick an emoji, what feels right for you. And I hope you have a great day and take care of you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.